Namaste. If you're a construction worker and you're watching this, this is the video for you. So before you actually get around to doing these stretches, which ideally you'd want to do at work, make sure that you get your doctor or your healthcare professional to make sure that you have a green light to go ahead and do these stretches and that they're safe for you. Because of the nature of your work, and you tend to look up and your arms tend to be always in an upward position with perhaps the work that you do, or there's a tendency to be leaning forward. At the end of the day, the question is, how does your body feel? And if you have a thought or a feeling that you are terribly stiff and not very flexible, this is the video that you want to be watching. So the first thing that we want to do is to work on the flexibility of the neck. The head and the neck, which are probably the most delicate and the most important parts of our bodies. Actually, everything is. But head and neck exercises are something that everybody can do. It's very beneficial and it just really strengthens the neck. So when you're at work and you are just about to start, you can take a few seconds or a few minutes out just to warm the body up a little bit. And we'll begin by 5 head and neck exercises where you're going to inhale, look up at the ceiling, and exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Feel the stretch on your throat. And as you exhale down, feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Exhale. Then you're going to look over your right and your left shoulders. So you match your breath here. Inhale to the right. Center. Exhale to the left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. You might feel one side is a little bit more flexible than the other, and that's absolutely normal. So the whole point of doing this is to try and bring a little bit of balance between both sides. The third exercise, of course, is bringing the right ear down to the right shoulder and left ear to the left shoulder. You want to make sure that the trunk of the body is absolutely still, and you're just dropping down. The neck will feel a stretch. If you find that there's a tendency to hold your breath, breathe. You always want to kind of go slowly as you do this. Once you've completed your head and neck exercises, the next thing that you'd want to do is take the right hand, wrap it around your head, place it on your cheek next to your ear or the cheekbone, and then gently bring the right ear down to the right side. The stretch might be a little bit more intense. Be gentle. You don't want to pull too much. And then release. Holding for as long as you are comfortable. I'm doing just a couple of seconds. Again, this is just to warm up before you go to work or you're already at work. And release. The next thing that would be really important if you have stiff shoulders, is to bring your fingertips onto the shoulders, and then you're going to do circular and motions where you're going to bring the elbows together on an exhale. So you're matching your breath with your movement, and inhale as you open your chest. We'll do 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Again, trying to match the breath with the movements, going nice and slowly, always. You can always visualize that all the tension from the shoulders are releasing on each exhalation. Once you've done 5 clockwise, waiting for the breath on an inhale, you're going to open your chest and exhale, elbows together. As you can see, I am at my own construction site, which makes a lot of sense for me to be doing this with you guys. You don't necessarily need the yoga mats. And again, like I said, you can sit or stand while you do this. Once you're done with your shoulder rolls, you can shake your arms out. And then take the right hand, bring it across the front of your chest. With your left, grab the wrist. Keep your elbows straight. Try not to keep it bent. And as you gently bring the right wrist close to the left shoulder, and I don't mean like this, but you're bringing it straight across, you're going to feel the stretch along the front as well as maybe on the inside of your armpit. And release, and then you're going to take your left arm, bring it across, breathe. And release. From here, I'm going to show you sideways. What we're going to do is you're going to take the right arm, bend it, bring the fingers along the spine, make sure that your elbow is straight up, grab your elbow with your left hand, bring the head out of the way and gently pull. You're going to feel the stretch going from the armpit up towards your elbow. Release, shake out if you need to. And then we do the left arm for 10 seconds. Bend the elbow, grab with your right hand, bring the head out of the way and pull. And release. Once you're done with this, what we're going to do, and I'm going to turn around so that you can see what we're actually going to be doing, is opening your arms up and just do the cow face pose. Okay, just hold this for a few seconds. Release, shake out, swap sides. Your head is going to be lifted up, the elbow is also going to be straight up, and the arm, as you can see, is off to the side. It's not behind, which would then push my head down. And release. Okay, these are pretty intense stretches, though they might look very simple and easy. So you always want to try and be a little bit gentle and careful, and then with time, as you continue to do these stretches regularly, you will see the benefits and notice the difference within your body. Next one is eagle arms, where you're going to wrap your arms. You're going to take your right arm underneath the left elbow and wrap as much as you can. Lift the elbows up. Feel that lovely stretch along the upper back and the shoulders. So for today's video, I'm just doing a 10-second hold, swap, wrap, breathe. If you're not able to completely wrap your arms and they're like this, that's absolutely fine. The point of this is that you feel the stretch along the top of your back, along the shoulders and the shoulder blades. From here, what I'd like to show you as another warm-up stretch would be for your wrists. A lot of the work involves hands, a lot of the work involves hammering, a lot of your work probably involves a lot of things with your fingers. So you want to kind of keep them flexible, you want to keep them warmed up, and you want to keep them really happy. So the stretch that you want to do is lengthen your arm out in front of you. Place your left hand where the joints are. Okay, and then you're gently going to pull for a breath or a second, and then again place the flat of your hand on the knuckles and pull. So you're going to feel the stretch along the forearm, and then we're going to do on the other side. One breath and down. I'm going to do a second round. Keep your arm nice and straight and relax. Wrist rotations can't hurt, it's always good. Then you can even do a sideways where you open up your hand and the fingers. Just get a little bit of flexibility. The next thing that we can do for the shoulders, in addition to what we've already done, is just to take your arm up and back. Just do 2 or 3 of these. Relax. Breathe. And then we're going to go counterclockwise. And just being very mindful of how this feels on the shoulders. Again, you can stand up and do this, or sit, whatever works for you. Thank you for watching. Let me know how those stretches felt. Let me know if you see any difference as you do them on a regular basis. I'd love to hear from you. Do please remember to subscribe, like, and share, especially if you feel these stretches have been worth it. Namaste.